Money is more than just paper. For the euro, it is a technical masterpiece of engineering. Our journey begins at the gateway of a high-security facility. Hidden within these walls, the world's most secure currency is born. This is a place where industrial mastery meets the highest level of global financial protection. The journey starts not in a silver mine, but with the purest white cotton fibers. These raw materials are the foundation of every single banknote in circulation. As the massive production line roars to life, advanced sensors synchronize every movement. We are about to witness the complex birth of a modern economic icon. This environment is controlled with surgical precision, ensuring that every fiber is handled with care. The process of turning raw cotton into currency is truly unique. Hydraulic systems hiss as they build the pressure required for the transformation. Every sound and movement in this factory is part of a perfectly timed symphony. Security is paramount at every stage of the process. Beyond these checkpoints, the secret chemistry of money begins to take shape under the watchful eye of experts. Welcome to the decoding of currency's DNA. This is the master industrial journey that transforms simple fibers into the most secure euro banknotes on the planet. The raw cotton is shredded and plunged into massive vats of purified water. This creates a thick, milky white pulp that will become the banknote's backbone. This liquid mixture is meticulously refined to achieve the perfect consistency. Unlike regular paper made from wood, this cotton-based pulp provides unmatched durability and unique texture. As the water drains, the fibers interlock to form a strong web. This is the moment the liquid transforms into a physical sheet of security-grade paper. The watermark is the first line of defense. Intricately carved steel rollers press into the wet fibers, creating varying thicknesses that form images visible when backlit. This is not printed on top. It is embedded within the structure of the paper itself. It is a ghost-like image that is impossible to replicate with printers. Next, a specialized security thread is introduced. This metallic ribbon is sandwiched between layers of pulp, becoming an integral part of the banknote's internal high-tech anatomy. The thread carries microtext and electromagnetic properties. It is a silent guardian that remains invisible to the naked eye until held up against a bright light. Kilometers of this security paper now travel through a sequence of massive drying cylinders. The heat evaporates the moisture, leaving behind a crisp and resilient surface. The temperature is precisely controlled to avoid damaging the fibers. This process ensures the paper reaches the exact moisture content required for the next complex stages. Once dried, the paper is wound into enormous rolls. Each roll contains enough material to produce thousands of banknotes, all carrying the first layers of security. This is the security paper, the DNA of the banknote. It feels different, sounds different, and possesses physical properties that set the foundation for everything to come. We enter the world of high-tech armor, the hologram. Thin ribbons of light-bending foil are heat-stamped onto the paper with microscopic precision using advanced machines. The hologram is a complex optical device. It contains layers of light-refracting structures that create 3D images and shifting colors, making it extremely difficult to counterfeit. Using heat and immense pressure, the foil is fused to the cotton fibers. It becomes a permanent feature that cannot be peeled off or easily replicated. Watch the transition of colors. This optical variable effect is achieved through nanotechnology, where light waves are manipulated to change appearance based on the viewing angle. Precise laser sensors monitor the application in real time. Any deviation of even a few micrometers results in the immediate rejection of that specific section of paper. Each hologram is a miniature work of art and science. They provide an instant visual confirmation of authenticity that any citizen can check in a second. Hidden within the shimmer is microtext, so small it requires a magnifying glass to see. This level of detail is beyond the reach of standard printing. The paper is now armored with light. It moves forward to the most artistic part of the process, where color and texture will finally bring it life. Every component is handled with extreme precision. The synergy between chemical engineering and optical science is what makes the euro a leader in currency security. This bond is indestructible under normal use. The hologram serves as the first visual shield, protecting the value of the currency from the very first glance. In this sterile, high-tech environment, the first layer of high-tech defense is finalized. We are now ready to add the soul of the banknote, the ink. Now comes the dance of ink and steel. Offset printing creates the background, a complex web of fine lines and soft color gradients that cover the surface. These patterns, known as guilloche, are mathematically generated. They are so intricate that they appear as a solid blur if scanned by a standard office copier. The colors used are custom-made and unique to each denomination. This rainbow printing technique makes it impossible to separate the colors using traditional scanning methods. Hidden in the design is microprinting. These tiny letters are sharp and legible under a lens, providing yet another layer of security against low-resolution fakes. Next is the soul of the banknote, intaglio printing. This process uses massive pressure to force the paper into deep, ink-filled grooves in a steel plate. This creates the tactile feel of money. The ink is literally piled up on the surface, allowing you to feel the raised print with your fingertips. Feel the ridges on the edges and the main images. This unique texture is a primary security feature, providing an unmistakable tactile confirmation for the user. The plates themselves are masterpieces of art. Every line is hand-refined by master engravers, combining centuries-old craftsmanship with modern industrial mechanical precision and power. In addition to standard inks, we use optically variable ink. This specialized pigment contains microscopic flakes that reflect light differently depending on the viewing angle. Watch as the emerald number shifts to deep blue. This ink is highly restricted and requires advanced chemical engineering to produce, making it a powerful defense. The speed is breathtaking, yet every single sheet is perfectly aligned. Thousands of notes are printed every minute, all maintaining the same rigorous quality standards. Constant monitoring is essential. Specialists analyze the ink density and color spectral signature to ensure every note produced is a perfect clone of the master. Specialized drying systems use infrared light to cure the ink instantly. This ensures that the intricate details remain sharp and don't smudge during high-speed production. High-speed cameras act as digital eyes. They inspect every square millimeter, comparing the printed sheet against a perfect digital template to catch even the smallest flaws. The precision tools must be kept in pristine condition. Automated cleaning systems ensure that every print is as sharp as the first, maintaining the highest level of detail. The interaction between the ink and the cotton fibers creates a permanent bond. This durability is why banknotes can survive years of use in the real world. This is industrial art at its peak. These machines represent decades of innovation, designed specifically to produce the most trusted currency in the European Union. The ink itself is a secret recipe. Its viscosity, drying time, and chemical markers are all part of the multi-layered security strategy that defines the euro. The sheets are now fully colored and textured. They look like money, but they lack their individual identity, a step that comes in the next vital stage. Every banknote needs an identity. The numbering machine prints a unique serial number on each note at incredible speeds, giving every piece of currency its own certificate. This number is more than just a sequence. It is part of a complex algorithm used to track and verify the banknote throughout its entire life cycle in circulation. A digital database records every number produced. This ensures that no two banknotes are ever the same and allows for sophisticated tracking against counterfeit operations. To see the next level of security, we must step into the dark. Beyond the visible spectrum lies a hidden world designed for machines and scanners. Under ultraviolet light, the banknote undergoes a stunning transformation. The security fibers embedded in the paper glow with brilliant neon colors, creating a starry night effect. The European flag and the stars also reveal hidden fluorescent properties. These inks are invisible in daylight, providing a secret layer of verification for banks and shops. Under infrared light, the note changes again. Some inks absorb infrared, while others reflect it, creating a unique pattern that only high-tech sorting machines can recognize. The security thread and certain inks also have magnetic properties. This invisible magnetic map is scanned by ATMS to confirm that the note is genuine. Artificial intelligence is the final judge. Sophisticated algorithms scan every note for printing errors, ink splashes, or paper defects with a level of detail humans cannot match. Perfection is the only acceptable standard. Any sheet that contains even a single flawed note is automatically diverted and sent to be securely destroyed. We even measure the height of the ink. This three-dimensional map ensures that the tactile features are prominent enough to be useful for the visually impaired. In the lab, the notes are put through hell. They are washed, heated, and exposed to chemicals to ensure they can survive the rigors of everyday life. The cotton-based paper is incredibly tough. It can be folded thousands of times without breaking, far outperforming any regular paper you might find in a book. Unique chemical markers are added to the ink. These DNA tags are proprietary and act as the final, most secret line of defense against professional counterfeiters. The sheets have passed every test. They are now verified, identified, and ready to be transformed from large sheets into individual, usable currency. The final transformation begins. A massive, razor-sharp guillotine blade slices through the thick stacks of sheets with mathematical precision, creating individual banknotes with perfect edges. The sound is a sharp, satisfying thud. In an instant, what were just sheets of paper become thousands of individual euro banknotes, ready to enter the economy. Robotic precision takes over the handling. Every stack is counted and verified multiple times by high-speed sensors to ensure that not a single note is missing. The notes are bundled into straps of 100. Each strap is labeled with its origin, denomination, and production date, ensuring full traceability of the currency. For long-term storage and transport, the bundles are vacuum-sealed in heavy-duty plastic. This protects the pristine notes from moisture, dust, and any tampering during transit. In these high-security vaults, billions of euros wait for distribution. The entire warehouse is a sterile, automated environment where every movement is tracked by a central computer. The call for distribution arrives. Heavily armored vehicles, escorted by security teams, arrive at the loading bays to transport the fresh currency to central banks. The doors are sealed. These mobile fortresses will carry the value of the continent across borders, ensuring that the economy remains fueled by trusted and secure cash. From this secret facility, the DNA of money enters the world. It is the lifeblood of trade, a symbol of stability, and a triumph of modern industrial security. From raw cotton to a high-tech masterpiece, in just 600 seconds, we have seen how the world protects its value through the most advanced engineering on Earth. This is more than currency. It is a promise of security and trust. This is how we protect the value of our world, one banknote at a time.